Hello, everyone. A little bit of technical difficulty this morning. My computer started acting up earlier, and I suppose it hasn't stopped. And if you hear that noise in the background, that is our friendly neighborhood peacock. I love having him around. Hi, everyone. It's been a while since I've broadcast here on the Advancement Center platform, so welcome. Welcome to the Advancement Center. Welcome to the world of magic and miracles. Welcome to the world beyond. We've never heard a peacock. That's his alarm call. Oh. Of course, just at this moment, our propane tank is about to get filled up. Hopefully I won't be interrupted. Sorry, this is a crazy day. So welcome. As is being shown in this context of this moment, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on personally in my life. There's a lot going on planet-wide. There's a lot going on universally. There's a lot going on all the way out to infinity. Excuse me, I just have to take a peek. All right, I really hope I'm not going to get interrupted again. So for those of you that received the invitations for the week's broadcast, usually on Monday, but lately they've been coming out later and later in the week. This is in direct reflection of what's happening here. It's nothing bad. It's a lot of stuff going on. But I have been, it has been my pleasure to continue to choose information snippets from the family of Tegeta, which are part of the Pleiades family. And I absolutely celebrate and rejoice when I come across anything they post. But to be able to share this with all of you is really fun. And it surprised me at first when I did it because I didn't ask anyone's permission. I didn't check in with anybody about it. I just followed my signal. I think I have to close the window, excuse me. I just follow my signal, which can also be following your spirit, whatever you like to call it. Yeah. And so this week's is really interesting for those of you that had a chance to read it about Greenland. And if you get a chance to click on the links, there's one at the top of once you click on the invitation, Neo, I believe, is the one who's delivered this message. There's a hashtag there. And at the very bottom of the message, there's the date it was posted, which also has a link directly. And they have a video, which I just adore. Everything that they're presenting, I love. It is like finding my family of origin. It was Robert Young that first even presented such a thing to us when he used to talk about our origin. I'd never heard anyone say that before. So it's amazing in this life, as each and every one of us is awakening at our own rate of speed, in our own way. It's thrilling. And when you rediscover your family, your true family. And I'm also speaking about here on planet Earth. When I met Robert and Barbara all those years ago, 2011, when I met everyone here at the Advancement Center, I felt like, oh my gosh, I found my family. When I met the love of my life, July 12th, last year, 2025, I knew I met more than my family. I know I've shared this before. I'm going to say it again. My twin flame. And the funniest thing about this, I've had a lot of experience in this life. I've been around a lot of people. Trust me, a lot of information has come my way. So I'd heard the term twin flame before, but I couldn't have told you what it was. And early on with my love, the words twin flame just appeared, just came up in my consciousness one day. So it caused me to go research it for a moment, and maybe I'll post it here underneath the description of today's YouTube broadcast, because it's absolutely right on the money from my experience. And then I'm talking about my family of origin, the Tegeta family, Cab Amor, or he goes by Cab. I just started following on X one day. I think it might have been someone I sort of knew and had a good feeling about. That might have been how I got there. He might have posted something, and I just went to look, and that was that for me. Although again, with everything that we forget when we choose to come here and have this earthly experience, sometimes it can take a little while to come back to remembering. Because with all of the programming, first of all, the forgetfulness, but then the programming that we are all bombarded with as we arrive here on planet Earth, wow, it's been intense programming. So for some, it's really hard to get out of it. Others come to it more quickly than others. We're all different. So we're all having different experiences. So even myself, as I started reading these X posts of Cab, part of the Tegeta family, I didn't share anything about it with anybody, not even my Earth family. Or they're not really my Earth family, but I'm referring to my Advancement Center family that way for the moment, because they're here with me in physical form on planet Earth. And I finally said something one day, and it was so amazing when I found myself censoring myself as I started to talk about Elder Akai, and I found myself censoring the word elder. Like, oh, I don't know if this is going to sound funny to my own family, but this is what I went through. And then Robert Young said, no, say it all. How did he know? Maybe you'll get an inkling of who Robert Young is. For those of you that have been following the Advancement Center for years, you may know. But it's amazing to be here on planet Earth in physical form with a being who looks at you, has never met you before, and instantly knows you, and can tell you things about yourself that you just feel like you just got completely undressed on stage in front of thousands of people. Because how did somebody know this? Like, I've never said anything about this experience to anybody. It's amazing having someone like that in your life. So I just want to take this moment to just express great appreciation for you, Robert A. Young. All of what we do here, each and every one of us, Barbara, David Best, Adrian Eretz, when we sit here in front of this computer, it's because of Robert that we're here. Robert announced one day to three of us, 2018, that we were going to start to be speaking live in front of this camera. It's mind-blowing. I was absolutely mortified. But all these years later, here I am. I'm so sorry I missed so many weeks. I was out of town for a week, traveling. It's been a lot going on. But it's so great to be back here. And I'm just feeling so fortunate to have reunited with my family here on Earth and my family out in the stars. Because I feel like all of humanity, most humans, well, I don't know, a lot of humans, good people, are about to meet those of whom I speak. What I do when I sit here, I don't plan what I'm going to say. I connect with my creator, with my origin, and I let the information come in, and it's from that space that I speak. The brain does love to get in there, but not so much. There's so much support when each one of us sits here. It's really quite incredible. And what I find myself doing more and more with the comfort from this amazing support is just sharing my own personal experience. What more is there? We came here to experience this life. And when I say we, it's all of these humans who are here together on planet Earth at this time for the most amazing, momentous occasion in all of human history. It's a lot of years. It's amazing to be here right now. So this earthly existence can be extraordinarily distracting. I cannot believe how many things there are to do, especially when you're suddenly taking care of an elderly parent. I've never had children, so this is a new experience for me to not just be looking after myself, but looking after someone else. It's an honor. I love you, Mom, if you're watching this. She's amazing. Sometimes as I sit here, there's so much information that starts to flow through me. It's hard to get a hold of it. It's like you got to quick pull something out. It's just streaming by so fast, which, funny enough, is also my current experience of this life here on planet Earth. It has sped up so much. Time is disappearing. Something that feels like 2 hours, or I'm not saying this correctly. I look at the clock and it says 2 hours, but the actual passage of time feels more like 15 minutes. And it's real. Time is speeding up for many of us. It can slow down. It's everything is changing. So maybe if you wonder why there are times when I'm sitting here in front of this computer speaking and then I suddenly go quiet, sometimes the streaming of information just stops. Other times it's just too much and I can't grab anything. So that's just so, I feel like I need to explain so you may understand what's actually going on here. In this moment, all I want to do is transmit my tremendous love for each and every one of you watching today or in the future. As I send a massive healing bubble around planet Earth, as many of us here on planet Earth are having some really interesting physical experiences as well. I love David's broadcast from last week when he spoke about being 33. He may be in a 60, what is he, 60, mid-60-year-old body, and yet he's experiencing himself as a 33-year-old being. Kudos to you. I feel like a teenager with the new love of my life. And there are times when I'm experiencing physical challenges. And I know that I am a healer, whatever that means. It's what it means. Let me just say, I am a healer. I'll just leave it at that. So when I say to you, I'm transmitting this huge bubble of healing around planet Earth, that's what I've done. So may each and every one listening, not listening, watching now in the future, not even watching, you don't have to be even consciously aware of this transmission right now. May you be open to grace, to receive this massive transmission of healing. I could sit here all day doing this. Oops. And there goes the propane person. He might need my attention. So I'm going to end this broadcast now. Thank you so much for joining me as I send each and every one of you a perfect life with perfect health and an absolutely magic future. Thank you so much for joining me. I am Genya.